Well, hey guys. Um, August 16th, 2020. Squatch Camp. Yes, I said Squatch Camp. Yes, I said Squatch Camp. Um, I'm going to be real careful what I say. Because apparently, something I said at one point in one of my videos, um, my YouTube channel didn't get shut down, but I had 6 videos just vanish off the page. Made an inquiry to YouTube. They know nothing about it, so they say. So apparently, I said something I wasn't supposed to, and I'm not entirely sure what it was I said. Um, because as far as I know, everything that I have said is not. I shouldn't say public record, but not classified. I don't think I said anything that was classified. I haven't had any black SUVs following me around or at my door, so I don't know. But anyway, you can go to uh, look up near Earth asteroids or near Earth objects on JPL's webpage. Yeah, there should be a bar on there for you to select how far in the future you want to look as far as um, what JPL and NASA consider um, a near Earth object. And, most of them are, that they're listing are quite a ways away. I do have on from a good source that they're only listing about 1% of what they know. But the taskbar should give you an option to look forward like 6 months. And on November 2nd, um, I'm not saying this asteroid's going to hit us, but with what JPL is listing, um, I'll explain it to you like this. They list the asteroids and how many lunar distance they are away from the Earth. So one lunar distance, that is the distance between the Earth and the Moon. It's not in orbital mechanics. They don't they don't measure surface of a moon to the surface of the Earth. They use the center axial point on both objects. So the lunar distance, one lunar distance, is the distance from the center of the Earth to the center of the moon. That that's one lunar distance. September 1st. I think it's September 1st. I should have wrote this stuff down. I didn't even think I was going to talk about it, but September 1st, um, we have an asteroid that is going to pass within zero point 0.3 lunar distance. So it's fairly close to the Earth. Um, but the things they list on these is, when you actually click on the particular asteroid, is it'll give you some information underneath it, and one of the things they list is what they call their uncertainty condition, meaning, or one through 10. One is they absolutely 100% know exactly where this asteroid is going. 10, they don't have the slightest idea. This one on September 1st has a condition code 7. So they're pretty uncertain where this thing is, what its actual path is, and can it get close enough and break up and have some air bursts or something. Um, it's not terribly big, um, but the one on November 2nd, using their math, this asteroid, has an uncertainty code of 7, and once you break down, because I think it's 0.01 lunar distance, if I remember correctly, but using the mathematics, breaking it down to miles, it's like 4,600 and something miles from the Earth. Now remember, they don't measure from the surface of the Earth, they measure from the center of the Earth. From the center of the Earth to the surface of the Earth is 4,900 and something miles. So this is, you know, do the math, folks. Um, according to their closest approach estimate on it, um, it's going to hit us. It's not big. I think it's 3 to 10 meters in size. Um, Depending on what it's made of, it could just burn up in the atmosphere, or it could have an event like we had in Russia a few years back, Cheroblinks or something like that. That uh, meteor that blew up over Russia and caused all that havoc. So we could have an event like that, or we could have an actual impact. Um, the the crater in northern Arizona, Meteor Crater, um, I think wasn't much bigger than that. So probably 10 to 15 meters in diameter, I think, is what they're guessing it was. But you know, we get a hit with that, you know, all bets are off. Um, I'm not even going to say that because we know what else is coming up in November. Just a side break. I I can't believe all the traffic that's in here. Since they fixed this road, there was a really bad spot about a half mile in on this road that you know kept majority of the people from coming in here. But I digress. Over the next, it's probably 15 months now. We are going to start seeing some meteor strikes. Um, we're going to see the weather get a whole hell of a lot worse than we have. Even, this derecho or whatever it was that just blew through the Midwest. They're going to be more frequent, and they're going to be stronger. Um, how how I heard it was that picture from top of Canada down to Arizona into Mexico, a storm that wide blowing across the country. Um, I am having such a hard time because I don't know what to say, because I don't know what it was I said that got the rest of the videos taken off. God, I haven't the slightest idea. Um, but I'm going to give you some references. I've given them before. Um, anim- Amateur astronomer. God, that was tough. Amateur astronomer by the name of Gil Brazard. Um, he has a YouTube channel called Planet 7X, and he has a website, planet7x.com. I believe that's what it is. I don't know Gil. I've never met Gil. I've never talked to Gil. But his findings are pretty compelling. The next one is I wonder if this will get it tagged. Israeli News Live. That's YouTube. Go check them out. If you know who John Moore is, Moore, you need to look him up. You need to go. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but you might be able to find one of his lectures on YouTube. Just type in I don't know, John Moore rising sea levels or rising ocean levels, and that should pull up uh, some YouTube stuff on him. There's not a lot of YouTube stuff there. Um, John Moore was military intelligence, was special forces. He was a homicide detective. Um, his credentials are phenomenal. Um, but you can go to his web page and don't type this in like your Google Chrome browser. Go up to the very top and type it into the URL. TheLibertyMan.com. One word. TheLibertyMan.com. If you just type it in your your internet browser, it's going to come up with all kinds of crap. Just go to his webpage. He does about an hour and a half, 2 hour radio show Monday through Friday, where he talks about um, Mm-hmm. Right. Current worldwide events and it's some vital information. Um, I have mentioned before Carlos Ferrada, Farada, Ferada, one of the two. Um, he was the head astronomer for the Chilean government. Um, he he's passed away. He's like 95, 96 years old. Um, but if you start doing some valid research, um, you can probably find a lot of what I've been talking about. Um, there's some of it I haven't talked about. Um, because I think the pressing thing at the moment is the meteors. Um, well, I'm going to say it. We'll see if I get yanked. Um, whether you want to call it Nibiru, Planet X, the Ghost Planet, the Goblin, Santa Claus. It doesn't matter what you call it. Um, but there is a mass. It is real. It is coming, and it is going to cause a lot of damage. Uh, there's this little thing called synchronicity, and once you start realizing, getting everything into place and so forth and so on, you can make up your own mind. That is what we're supposed to be able to see with our naked eyes um, sometime in September. And if it doesn't happen in September because of orbital mechanics, um, by March. But everything that I'm hearing is that it will be here in March. Um, it's I can't make a guarantee on that because I haven't seen the damn thing. But there's enough people out there with some very credible information coming from very maybe that's where I got in trouble. um, just do some research on it, folks. Um, it 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 amazes me. People believe in UFOs, but when you start talking about Planet X, Nibiru, the Goblin, the Dwarf Star, Black Star, I don't care what you call it. It's coming, and people who believe, know UFOs are real, have a hard time accepting that this planetary mass is heading our direction. Uh, People who, are interested in the Sasquatch, the forest people, which, as far as most people are concerned, this is tinfoil hat and, there's no such thing. Well, I tell you, there is. Um, but they don't want to believe that a planetary mass could be coming our direction. civilizations going back thousands of years all talk about this thing coming by. All of them. So, we'll see if this video gets yanked. I really ain't said much. Babbled all over the place for 20 minutes and really didn't say anything, but I'm there's so much I want to say. There's so much I want to say, and maybe we get to the point to where the information is credible enough, or we can see what looks like a comet in the sky, um, coming from south of the universe, which is not our south. South of the universe is on the ecliptic, between Sagittarius and Capricorn. That's the direction of south of the universe. That's where this is coming from. Uh, Party on, Garth. So, I don't even know if I'm going to post this damn video. All over the place. But then again, I probably will, just to see what happens to it. Love you guys. Peace out.